multiplying radicals, I just did a couple examples for adding and subtracting radicals. It's not nearly as picky. The only thing that has to be the same to multiply radicals is the root. If you're taking the same root, you can combine some radicals. So on this one, first I noticed, well, we have these numbers outside the radical, 2 times 3. We can combine that for the 6. And now we're taking this square root times this square root. So we can put those underneath the same square root and say 2x times 8x, just under one big square root. So we have 6 times the square root of 2x times 8x is 16x squared. And at this point, we would say, well, can we break this down? Square root of 16, square root of x squared. So we put them together, and now we actually are going to take them back apart because in our heads we're saying, well, we know the square root of 16 and we know the square root of x squared. So in the end, we have 6 times of 4 times x, which gives us 24x in the end. Next example over here, to multiply, same root, which we have. So let's just put them all underneath one big radical, 2x times 8x cubed. So the fourth root of the 2 times 8 is 16. X times x cubed is x to the fourth. So we might think we're done, but let's actually see if we can do anything else. Can you take the fourth root of 16 and can you take the fourth root of x to the fourth? Since we can, we are going to keep going. Fourth root of 16 is 2. Fourth root of x to the fourth is just an x. So that simplifies down that far. So it's only been 1:45 so far, and we've done 2 problems. You know, they're not time consuming as long as we know what we're doing. So our next example, cube root of both. So cube root, let's put them all together. 8x squared times 8x to the fourth. 8x, so the cube root of 8 times 8 is 64. X squared times x to the fourth is x to the 6. So there's your answer, but maybe we can break it down. So cube root of 64 times the cube root of x to the 6. Now the cube root of 64 is 4, so that worked. How about the cube root of x to the 6? So with this, I'm going to just show you an idea. There might be a shorter way to do it, but the same idea will help us out in doing some other simplifying. If I want the cube root of x to the 6, I could say, well, x to the 6 is the same thing as x cubed times x cubed. When we have the same base, we would add the 3 plus the 3 to get the 6. And then I could say, well, the cube root of x cubed and the cube root of x cubed. Cube root of x cubed is x. Cube root of this x cubed is x. And x times x is x squared. So our final answer is a 4x squared on this one. So when you think you're done with the problem, you know, say, wait a second, and probably not, and just keep seeing where you can simplify and get it as simplified as you can get it. We can't always simplify, so don't simplify if you can't, but always make sure you think about it. Consider that possibility that the problem can continue.